Previously on the Dosyonkos podcast.
Yep, I'm tired of it. I just want to hear him stand up and be like, "Don't hurt my friend." Nah, I'm gonna kick your ass. 2 minutes later, gets punched in the head. Zoro gets punched. Hey, Kaido, I'm kicking your ass. Like, Kaido, the world's gonna know my pain. Kaido, what you think this is a Naruto? I'm kicking your ass. Like, we get it, Luffy. You're gonna get up and whoop his ass.
So funny.
Back like we never left with your girl's favorite podcast. I'm talking about the Dose Yonkos. It's your boy SV, Sammy Vince Smoke. Here, my brother Untitled Chapter. Deion, what's cracking?
Done. New anime, new life.
We out here.
We here.
Yes, sir. We out here. You know, big vibing. You know, the boys are back on the regular grind. We got the classic young recap. Deion will be chatting about the new anime he been watching. I'm hyped to hear about this, John. And we'll also be chatting about, you know, the GOAT, peak fiction, that young One Piece. And then for the main meat, we'll be talking in full about that Tokyo Revengers, because let me tell you, that shit is beyond gas. I'm gonna put it up top. That shit might be my new age favorite, anime. Like compared to anything that came out, like Fire Force, JJK, definitely Demon Slayer, nigga. That shit is blowing that shit out the water. When it comes to those, Dr. Stone, name anything that's come out in the past 5 years. This shit low-key smoking it, in my opinion. For me personally, you know what I'm saying? So it's so good. So we gonna chat about that shit. So that's on the docket.
That is on it's hard to not I want to just jump into Tokyo Revenge, but I know we gotta hold it for the main.
Yeah, we gotta save it, bro. We gotta save it. It's gonna be a long talk because this is we both finished the entire season. So we talk about everything in full, with the ending first, obviously. I gotta talk about the ending.
That's how you know the show's good. Me and Sam both finished this shit in literal 2 episodes worth of time, 2 weeks maybe.
Yeah, I think it was 2 weeks we finished this shit.
I meant, right? Did I start it? Did I go hey, I started this shit, and I'm yeah, you should start it, and then I finished.
Yeah, and I'm like, yes. When nigga told me to watch it, he had already watched 15 episodes.
Yeah, I was so.
He was deep in it. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, it's that good.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I don't blame you. I see why, nigga. Shit. I see why.
So yeah, on the docket, new anime.
Yeah, I'm hyped about this, bro.
I'm gonna murder.
I'm hyped to hear about this shit, bro.
But I think it's Aoashi.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Soccer anime. It's about his name is Ashido Aoi. Aoi is a young aspiring Aoi is a young aspiring footballer from a backwater town in Japan. His hopes of getting into high school with a good football club are dashed when he causes an incident during his critical match for his team, which results in a loss for his team and elimination from the tournament. Nevertheless, he catches the eye of someone important who happened to be visiting from Tokyo. How will things turn out? So,
okay.
Yeah. It's like
made a critical mistake.
So you'd love this. It's the first episode.
He made a critical mistake. So
the critical mistake.
I'm
so curious to what the mistake was as a soccer nigga.
Yeah. All right. No, you get it. You get it. Actually, there's a photo. there's literally a photo of you floating around because of this. And I'll tell you. You'll see once I tell you.
Okay.
So essentially, it's the first game he's playing. So this child, Ashido is a poor kid.
Yeah.
His mom works late at night.
Yeah. Classic soccer story. I love it.
Classic soccer.
I love it.
He's in this tournament game and he's talking to his friends. So he has a gang of friends and he always wants to be he's a forward. So we forwards, we know how.
Okay. Yeah.
he's very high energy. He's like, I want to score all the goals. I want to be the best. And he's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be better than Cristiano Ronaldo. He's like, I'm a reincarnation of Cristiano Ronaldo. Even if
I'm
he's alive.
dead.
Like he's like,
You know he's alive. I'm dead.
He makes all these jokes and shit, but he just wants to be like the all-star forward.
Okay.
So he meets like the group of kids he's playing with play to his play style. Like they also want him to score, so he gets to play his freest soccer.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So essentially, he's clapping fucking cheeks on this other team. He scored like 3 goals on them. They're like, everyone's like, wow, like the other team knows they're gonna lose, right?
Yeah.
So this kid comes up to him and is like, hey, your fucking shoes are gross. Like they're disgusting. Like, cause he has like worn out 10-year-old.
Yeah.
And then he starts to go like, oh, your mom's like a fucking dumb bitch. Like calling her names. And he goes, oh, your mom works late at night. You know what they say about women who work late at night, right? And like,
yeah.
Literally trying to talk trash to him.
Oh.
And then he was like, your team's like a bunch of scout. Like he was like ripping on him. Like your teams are losers. They're never going anywhere. But then he brought up the moms.
Yeah,
and this man fucking bopped him. Cracked this.
Some Zidane shit? Zidane shit? Oh my god.
Shit. And then he got kicked from the game. And then they lost because, their lead scorer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I was like,
fair.
Oh shit.
Fair.
Yeah. So that was how the first thing went. Like,
damn, bro. That's so fucking relatable, bro.
And
that's so relatable.
The photo floating around. Remember that one game we were playing in college where someone took the camera
Hudson Valley,
screaming at the kid?
Hudson Valley, I remember.
yeah.
I remember, like, bro, the whole it was a storm of things that just made me act like I was just pissed off that day, bro, because motherfucker Coach Rogers. This is a sidebar from me and Deion's time playing soccer together. In fucking college, but this motherfucker Coach Rogers sat me for half the game because I missed an optional practice. Word optional. If the nigga would have made it mandatory, I would have fucking went. Yeah. He had an optional practice on a Saturday. I went home for the weekend, so I didn't go, and then he sat me for half a game. So I was already pissed off because I had to sit for the first half. And then some wise motherfucker just said some shit to me. I don't even know what he said, bro. I couldn't even tell you. And I just blew a gasket, bro. And I'm like, yo, we can fight right now, bro. Like, I don't care. Yeah. We can fight right now.
Yeah, we can fight right now.
Like, I was ready. When there's like pictures of this shit.
Yeah, I wish
Deion's gonna have to go back and find them because my Facebook is gone because it got hacked. So I don't know. Those shits are probably fucking gone.
Everything's forever.
Yeah, it's probably on Facebook. It's probably on someone's Facebook somewhere. Check Alex Phelps' Facebook.
You could probably Google Sam gets in a fight at Hudson Valley and like that pops up.
Probably, to be honest. So yeah, that shit. I fully understand this guy because sometimes that happens. Especially like you talk about your moms. We fighting.
Yeah, straight up.
We fighting.
And the thing was like his mom's is like working really hard for him to like.
Right, to be able to do whatever he's doing. Exactly. Come on, bro.
Like a real person.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, so that was like the first episode. It's very just like basic. But I'm not gonna give you like the spoilers on how he catches the person's eye. That's pretty.
Yeah. Right.
But then he catches the guy, like the eye of like a scout, right? And the scouts are like a Tokyo youth team that like feeds into the pros.
Yeah.
So he caught that guy's eye, and then he went and like talked with him, and he's like, "Hey man, like I saw you playing, like whatever." And then he does something that this guy just like is like, "You need to come to the tryout."
Yeah.
And then it was over from there.
So, oh shit, that sounds fire. Yeah.
So I can't tell you how essentially how I got like super sad because it's still like episode like 3 that it happens.
Yeah.
And it's like a very impactful moment. So I don't want to.
Yeah, okay. Just don't tell me that shit. Nah, don't say that shit.
But from where we are, it's a good feel-good anime. It has really good storytelling as of right now, but in the form of sports, like as you know, it's not Haikyuu. Like it's not there. Like it's not grasping like Haikyuu.
I don't know if anything's gonna get Haikyuu level, bro. Haikyuu is in terms of sports anime. I don't know what the author put in that fucking story. What kind of drugs, crack he sprinkled in the pages, bro. I don't know because I don't know because that sports anime is really special. When you read or watch it, you could tell that this shit is special. Yeah. So I don't know. It's crazy.
I'll tell you. I don't. It's not like You know what? And it's like it's because of the character developments. We're following one specific person, and I think that's it. I mean, from my position, they try to introduce other characters. We're really just focused on this one lad, right?
Our boy, yeah.
And that's the issue. Is like we're trying to follow one lad, and he's the standard hero of a story. Humble beginnings, building, fighting his way through all types of obstacles. Yeah. And maybe that's why, Haikyuu sidebar, maybe that's why Haikyuu is not the same, because these kids aren't this is like the Naruto. I always say like the Naruto and Sasuke thing, how it should have been done. These guys are savages, and the whole time they don't try to downplay their savagery. You know how in like Naruto, like, he's okay, but he's never gonna amount to nothing. Hinata everyone's like, yo, this kid's a monster. He doesn't know shit. He's a monster.
He doesn't know anything, but he's actually OD.
Yeah. So they don't downplay either one of them. Yeah. Like, Kageyama, they don't downplay them.
Yeah, and they never downplay him. Yeah.
What was it? They're unpolished, raw talent.
Yeah.
And they say that. But in like Naruto, and they're like, oh, Sasuke, he's so good, he's so talented, but Naruto, he's just a knucklehead ninja who doesn't know anything. It's like, no, I think the story honestly would have been better if from the get, motherfuckers were like, yo, this kid's gonna be a monster. And this other kid is gonna be a monster.
Yeah, but then with Naruto, it's weird because the whole thing with that is like they didn't want to acknowledge that. Like I'm sure motherfuckers knew that he was kind of OD. But because of who Naruto was and what happened with his family and shit, they didn't want to acknowledge the nigga. But I do feel you that like when you have the one character, especially in sports anime, I feel like you need an ensemble, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I like Aoashi as well, because there's plenty of episodes where you don't even see Senna.
Yes.
You follow Hiruma doing some other random shit, you know what I'm saying? Or you follow Monta doing some shit. So like you get the intertwine of like the ensemble. So I feel like you need that for sports anime. And I feel like in slice of life animes in general. Because I feel like straight shonens, you could watch some nigga just go from place to place beating somebody up, whatever. But for a slice of life, I feel like you definitely need the break from the MC sometimes.
Yeah,
and I'm thinking about like Food Wars. I'm thinking about like all that stuff. Yeah.
The focus is tough. I just feel the underdog story just gets overshadowed too much because it's a real fine line when you try to sprinkle in this person's a it's how it is in all of these anime. It's this kid is going to become some god, right?
Yeah.
And they try to sprinkle it in there, but it doesn't cross over well in sports. It's like talent when you see it. And I think that's where things like Eye Shield and Haikyuu really grasp itself. It's like they know that these people are going to be. Because when Senna did the thing, Hiruma wasn't just like, oh man, this kid's got to work hard for his
It was episode 1. Hiruma's like, you're the guy.
Yeah.
Episode 1. He was like, you're the guy. We're not going to tell niggas who you are, because if we do, everyone's going to want you for their team because you're the guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you're right about that. You're 100% right. Yeah, it doesn't translate well for sports. I think that's what it is. Because you're right. Like, you would see like raw talent, even if the nigga was like bad at the game and didn't know all the rules or whatever, you would see like raw talent and shit like that. And you see that in Haikyuu as well with I forgot what team he's on, but the big tall nigga who just started, he's like brown skinned, he started playing volleyball like last year, but he was huge and everyone knew he was gonna be good because he was massive. You know what I'm saying?
Or who's the other
guy?
Liev
from Nekima. Liev.
Yeah,
same thing.
Perfect example.
Yeah, same exact thing. Everyone's like, oh no, he's gonna be OD.
Yeah.
We're teaching the rules. He doesn't know shit. Come on, bro. And he was OD.
He was real OD. And that's the thing
Yeah,
is like it does, yeah,
I
right. It
think
just
that's what it
doesn't
is.
translate
It
well,
doesn't
like
translate well. Yeah,
to
I
a
think that's what it
normal
is.
shonen where it's like, oh, he has to, fight through his, got to fight through the all the shit that you got to deal with, and you got to fight through the obstacles, and you got to overcome them. Like Luffy, you got to save the town. You got to fight through the corrupt government. That's easy to
Yeah,
follow along when you're just like literally going town to town beating niggas up. You're like, oh, how's he gonna overcome this political or social economical conflict? But when you're
yeah,
in a game sports setting like this, is yeah, this kid's good. We know he's good. Like he's gonna be nasty. So just kind of like
yeah,
portray it that way. You can't sprinkle in like,
yeah.
oh, he used his left foot today. It's like, no, bro, like, come on, like
He
like
used his left foot today, bro.
yeah, there's no
That's funny.
sprinkling.
That's funny. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I feel like, and and the best sports animes, I don't think they do sprinkle it. Because I'm thinking of my number one, Prince of
Yeah.
Tennis. So I'm thinking of that right now. And in the story, it's supposed to be Prince of Tennis. When we first get introduced to the main character Ryoma, right? We know he's nasty, but he's a lefty playing with his right hand, and he's beating everyone with his right hand. And you don't realize that until like maybe like 5-7 episodes in, when you realize, oh no, Ryoma's actually a lefty.
Yeah.
And then it just further shows you that, like, oh no, this nigga is actually disgusting, because he's been beating everybody on the team with his offhand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then they don't downplay the nigga at all.
Right.
Like every motherfucker is like, you're OD, but you're still 13. So the seniors are probably better than you. But everyone knows, like, this kid, give him 3 years and he's gonna be disgusting.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really think it's the portrayal of the character, especially in sports anime. You can't sprinkle that shit in.
No.
I don't know if it's possible.
It's just hard to, yeah. So that's how I feel this is. It's like sprinkled in. Like they try to acknowledge it like throughout the thing. They're like, oh, like he's got something, but then they try to downplay him, like, oh, he's lacking this. It's like, no. Most of the sports anime I've ever watched is like, it's not that he's lacking anything. It's you're him, just work on it. Like that's
really what it is.
Just hone your skills. Not
right.
Oh, I don't think he's gonna make it. Don't give me some.
That's so interesting.
It's just bad suspense.
That's
like,
so interesting.
Like,
yeah, we know he's gonna make. Yeah. That's so. Yeah, that's true.
So good shit though. I give this right now a solid 7, just straight up.
I feel
I love
that.
soccer. They use really good information. It's fun to watch. You get to see some grimy shit.
I can't, bro. The animated moves niggas about to do are about to be disgusting in the scene.
I haven't even got the good moves yet. This nigga just took a half volley in one episode.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
I can't wait till niggas start scissoring, rabonas, all that shit, bro.
God.
Oh my god.
Some chops there. All right. Well, all right. Peace, guys. I'm gonna go watch another episode.
Yeah, bro. That shit, yeah. I'm definitely gonna check that shit out, because I definitely saw the poster and it looked interesting. So
it's good. Like it's
soccer, so I'm with it.
I think you would get into it as well. You like sports.
Word.
Stuff. It's not like I said. It's not so terrible where I'm like, yeah, this is not the thing. It's
right.
Good.
Yeah, I feel like it's solid. Not everything could be 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
not everything could be a Tokyo Revengers.
Oh.
Not everything could be that, bro.
Yeah, your boy watched the GOAT piece. So did you watch anything different, or just you said you?
Nah, I just been watching Revengers, so I haven't really watched any other anime besides that.
All right, yo. So I'm just saying this shit right now. I've been saying this for the past month and a half. How do anyone beat Big Mom and Kaido?
You'll find out.
I just don't get it. I'm just sorry, but
you'll find
Big
out.
Mom ripped a part of her soul out, put it in Kaido's cloud. That's what it was, right? She created a cloud from Kaido's electricity, and then hit these niggas with the Kamehameha.
I'm not sure. Yeah, something like that.
Purple lightning. So she hit these niggas with purple lightning, which I'm assuming is Kaido's natural disaster fucking magic. And hit these niggas with a Kamehameha, put Kid and fucking Killer into the castle. Easy. That shit was the wildest thing I've ever seen in my life of One Piece. And I kid you not, I was watching Kaido do blast breath, scissor, fucking wind slit. When she said, die, and shot this fucking beam out her hand, I'm like, is this One Piece of Dragon Ball Z now? That's what it really felt like. That's what this shit really felt like.
I didn't see the animation for that shit, but I know you're talking about. It's when she makes Hera the new homie, right?
Yeah.
And then she sends the niggas back on the roof, down into the other floor, because we get Luffy and this motherfucker up there, Dolo, in a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit wasn't overshadowed by what Luffy would, but I don't know. I feel like I went straight to DBZ. She put the one hand out, a beam just came out.
She just Gallic gunned it. Vegeta Gallic gun. Boom.
That's what it was, right? That's a Gallic gun. That's easy. That's it's Gallic gun, right? It's the one hand, right? It's not Final Flash.
I think Gallic gun is one hand. I can't remember. I haven't watched Dragon Ball in so long, bro.
Look it up. Well,
I can't.
You're right. But what she did
I don't
to
remember.
Those boys,
Gallic gun might be two hands. I don't remember. Final Flash is definitely two.
Yeah, what she did to those boys. Yep, it was a Gallic gun.
Yeah.
Yep. One-handed, purple. It was a fucking Gallic gun.
Gallic gun.
It was a Gallic gun. No way.
Yo, this shit is so funny. Yo. Bruh. I'm telling you, you're supposed to feel like, well, how the fuck do you beat these people? Because that's how you're supposed to feel. Because that's what it is. How the fuck do you beat them? And then when you beat them, when you find out and you see what these niggas actually do to beat them, it's crazy. Because the moves that Kid, Law, and Luffy pull out to beat these two Yonko is truly fucking insane. Some of the shit they do is truly fucking insane.
Yo.
I can't even fucking understand that shit, bro. Like because they have to be insane to beat these niggas because of how strong they are. Like, it's crazy.
Just saying, bro. Big Mom's doing Gallic gun. She changing anime.
She literally went to Dragon Ball. Okay, she took Vegeta move. Another reason why Vegeta's a jobber. Another reason why Vegeta's a jobber. You're getting his moves stolen from a different anime, bro. Big Mom was like, give me that shit, nigga.
I would really love if they did like a crossover where Big Mom said life or like whatever and took Vegeta's soul, and that's why he's the Gallic gun. Like,
I'm dead. Nigga said life or death or whatever she calls, treat her life or whatever that shit is.
Dude, but yeah, that shit was. That's all I gotta say for this. I'm gonna leave the rest to you because that shit put me in straight awe for the next like, and then more shit kept happening. It's like, no way. Way. This is too much. You're right though. How do those lads beat these two bodies, bro?
It's crazy. I can't wait till it gets animated, bro, because the fights are unbelievable, bro.
Yeah.
Some of the like, it's really like when I say like some of the stuff you're gonna see, especially some of the stuff you see Luffy do. It's not gonna feel real. Like when I tell you when I'm reading some of these things, it felt like a fan chapter that somebody just made, because that's how insane the shit is. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's truly like you could never even picture or like predict what the fuck is gonna happen ever in a million years.
All right, goddamn.
Yeah, bro, it's just amazing. It's peak. I'm telling you, peak fiction.
Peak fiction.
I'm telling you.
God.
That's all you gotta say is the One Piece tagline, bro. When you start selling the One Piece books now, you know the book have the tagline like some quote. All you gotta do is One Piece or quotes. Peak fiction. That's it. Make sure you're old on the bottom. Sell it. Ship it out, bro. You kidding? Peak fucking fiction.
Man, I don't even know. I don't even know. Like half the stuff they're doing now is getting twisted. You know, I did love Killer's dialogue, and when he was rolling. So when they're in the castle, right, and Kid and runs in the fucking Hawkins, and Hawkins is like, "Hey, I thought you guys would have
Ooh.
died by now," and he's like, "No, you think we're gonna just like give up or whatever?" Don't know the exact dialogue there, but then Killer goes to Kid. Now you gotta fight Big Mom. You gotta go. I'll stay back and handle this boy. And then Hawkins goes, "Oh my percent." You know what? I really do. So I'm getting off topic slightly because I got to give credit to Hawkins. I really love Hawkins' character, you know, because of just how. To me, he reminds me of a person who's just so logical because of his fruit, which makes me happy. You know, he's like, "Oh, I only had a 2% chance to win that fight, but now that Kid's gone, I have a better chance. Thank you." Like he just was like literally like, "Thank you." Like and then this thing goes, "Good luck." And this is like the tagline. So I love that because the way Hawkins' character is just so cold and concise. He's literally like, "Thank you for not tag teaming up on me and killing me." And then Killer was like, he's like, "Good luck," and Killer's like, "I wish you no luck." Like he's like
Killer dog, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, when I tell you I like Killer more than Kid, it's a fact. And you're gonna see why, because this Killer and Hawkins fight is juicy, bruh. Juicy. Telling you.
But just
Killer
the way
is so tight, bro. And then I don't know what it is. I know Killer hates his laugh, but ever since he got the smile fruit and he has his like regular mask on, he has like the laugh from under the mask, like the fa, dude. I love that shit now, bro. I love it, bro. Yeah, Killer's so good. Killer's so sick, dude.
I just love the way he said it. It was so funny.
Wish you no luck, nigga.
I wish you no luck, nigga. He goes, absolutely 0% luck, nigga. Like, he literally said that. You get no. I get the worst. Like I wish the absolute worst for you. I wish everything bad.
I would too. Cause think about it. Think about who fucking ratted them out, bro. This nigga, when Kaido dropped down, this nigga Hawkins just was like, you know what? I'm gonna just join. Yeah. Like, fuck y'all niggas. Like, come on. I wouldn't fuck with him either if I was Killer. Can't.
Can never.
Like, it's same on site. Same with a pool. It's on site with us, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, and it's real on site with a pool. You seen Kid punch through a wall to get to a pool.
Yeah.
That nigga punch through a building. Boom. Where the fuck he at, nigga? Telling you on site. Come on.
The on-site, honestly, Kid and Killer are real on-site niggas. For
they
real.
Thugs. They really some of the really thuggish niggas in the story, bro. Because they do some crazy shit. They be just, nigga, what? You wronged us? Nigga, on site.
Yo, I don't know if it's a thing. I gotta go back and watch this, but sometimes I feel like they put some Easter eggs in Kids, like metal.
It's possible.
Like,
it's possible.
Because I swear I saw like a tire. And I'm like, where the fuck did you get a tire from?
It's possible, bro. I'm sure they throw some random shit in there, bro. I'm sure they do.
There's like a muffler and shit. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, what? Nigga, like, we riding ships. Like, Frankie's the only person who rocks mufflers. Like, where'd you get that?
I don't know, bro. He just got everything.
I would love for there to be like some hidden, like some Easter egg in there, like the Captain America's like shield or something, just like
bruh.
How funny
that'd be weak. Imagine, bro. You just see fucking Black Panther's mask.
Yes, that would be. That's all that stuff. Wolverine's hand sticking out, Freddy's gloves.
Stop.
Just all different types of shit.
That'd be weak.
So yeah, man. That's where I got. How would you feel about this episode? Because there was I
haven't watched the episode. This one. The last one I watched was the one before this with Zoro and shit.
Oh well, you gotta watch this one too. This is the one where Luffy does the
with the shit with Kaido. Yeah, I have to watch this one too. I didn't realize. Yeah, I didn't realize this was that episode, so I have to go back and watch that shit.
Yeah. I don't want to spoil it because I feel like this is a key.
Well, I know what happens. I read the manga. Yeah, I know what happens.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like, do we share this one because it's like spoiler, but this is like really impactful spoiler. This isn't like
I mean, we always spoil One Piece. We always spoil One Piece, no?
I feel like we do, except for like in specific cases. You know what I mean?
Okay, we could not spoil this one then. That's fine.
I feel like this is one you gotta see or read, right?
Yeah. That's very true.
Like this was a pretty important moment, so I'm gonna let it rock. For me, I ain't gonna be the one to say it.
I ain't gonna say nothing. Nah, I'm not gonna say shit either.
All right, yo, you were saved this time. You were saved this time.
Yeah, facts.
So, Revengers, man?
Yes.
Spit that shit. What you feeling about it?
Bro. First and foremost is the main meat. You already know.
Oh, yeah.
It's not, you know what the vibe is. It's not always the most hefty. This time it's going to be hefty, though. You're getting a 3-course meal this time, bro. You're getting a 3-course meal. It's not always hefty, but it's always the juiciest, and it's going to be both this time. So let's get it.
Yeah. You're gonna get the good stuff right here. I mean, Tokyo Revengers is on fire.
Boy, it's ridiculous. First and foremost, spoilers for the entire season. First and foremost, spoilers for the entire season of the first season of Tokyo Revengers. Because we're starting at the end right now.
The entire spoiler.
We're starting at the end. Last episode. So, first, this shit ends. I need to talk about this shit, bro. So, this shit ends with, we're in the past already. Takemichi's doing his thing, right? Yeah. He gets made first division commander of Tomen. Lit. We're hyped up because this is part of the plan. He wants nigga gassed up. We hype. So that all happens. You know, Chifuyu picks him because Chifuyu is like, I'm gonna pick the dude I want to follow next. And since Baji is like, he's like, Baji chose you, I'm gonna choose you too. Valid. Boom. We love Baji. We'll get back to Baji. I love him to death. We'll get back to it. After that happens, this man decides to go back to the present. Cool. He meets Naoto. He gets to the present now, and shit is completely left.
Crazy.
But obviously, because now shit has changed a lot. Because before, he wasn't even in Tomen, right? In the previous life. Now he's in Tomen, and he's in the upper echelon, nigga. Division 1 commander type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shit is different. He gets there, he don't know what's going on, nigga. His like middle school homies are all like gangsters now. That was crazy to me.
Yeah, everyone's like,
that was wild to me, bro. And then we get to the upper echelon meeting, and obviously we know because of the previous episode, things still kind of went bad, even though he became first division commander because Valhalla still joined us.
Yeah. Right?
So as this is happening, who else comes in but Kisaki, bro? And we know he's the enemy. Yeah. He's public enemy number 1. This nigga is the reason why everything is fucked up. Every single life, it's him. You know what I'm saying? So he comes in, obviously we can't trust him. And he asks, all right, we gonna talk to Takemichi and Chibi by myself. Fine, everyone leaves. He obviously drugs them. It's so obvious. I don't understand how you two are gangsters. Yeah. And you get caught by this shit.
Yeah, talk about get caught lacking.
Right.
He never sipped a drink. Especially when his hand... Yeah,
never before him, bro. Yeah. You wait till that nigga drink it. Because you see, Kiriki doesn't drink his, obviously, because it's fucking poisoned. So he drugs it, boom. They wake up, they're tied up now. And we don't know what's going on. We're still confused about what's going on in the present now. All we know is shit changed, and it didn't change enough to where Tomen is good. Kisaki somehow still becomes in power. Mikey's gone. Draken is now executed in this timeline. He's not even around now.
Oh, I didn't. I missed that. Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
So when Chifuyu says this, he says it. He's like, Mikey's gone. He's like, Draken was executed, and he says something else. And then before he gets shot, because before we see, like right after, again, Takemichi, like, talk about seeing your friends just get murdered in front of you. This is what, the 5th time? 4th time?
Are we counting? Yeah, we're counting the same nigga twice, right?
Yeah, for sure, because it was 2 different niggas. Akun twice. Then he had
Hina.
Okay, it's 4, and then it's this and Chifuyu.
Chifuyu.
So Chifuyu gets shot.
Technically, Bachi too, though.
Oh, Baji. Yeah, Baji's out in front of him too. Yeah. Baji got stabbed. Oh, Baji. I will count Baji, but Baji's more of an asterisk because Baji definitely killed himself and went on his own terms. So it's still traumatic for sure. Seeing your homeboy just kill himself. It's traumatic, of course, but it's not more traumatic than seeing Chifuyu get his brain blown out by Kisaki's right in front of you.
Yeah.
So we see that happen, and we still don't know what's going on. And Kisaki's like, bro, why are you like confused? Because again, no one knows that Takemichi can like shift through like timelines and shit.
Yeah.
So he's like, what the fuck is up with you, bro? And then he just shoots Takemichi in the head, and the season ends.
So what do you think?
Bro, so
and it went black.
It went black.
That's what I loved about that.
Yeah. So that's why I want to talk about this first, because I'm like, what are your thoughts? Do you think he didn't shoot him? Or do you think it's a Groundhog Day situation where like Takemichi actually can't die until he solves this thing? You know? Because in the beginning he got killed, but then he got saved by Naoto, right? So what if that is just a result of the Groundhog Day situation? Right?
Where it goes back to like important.
Where he can get killed. He wakes up now and it's, I guess he's in the car again or something, right? Where it just happened where he's going back to the meeting. That's why I wanted to, I don't know. Because you're right, we don't see him. We see the gun at this motherfucker's forehead, right?
Yeah.
But we don't know if it actually shot him. It goes to black and we see the gunshot. So that's why I only talking this through, because I don't know. Yeah. My immediate reaction is it's Groundhog Day and he didn't actually die. He gets shot, but he wakes up again in another day or in 2 days ago, and he has to relive and get out of this.
Yeah. See, that's the thing, right? So, this is why I love Tokyo Revengers. I actually don't know.
I don't know either. I have no idea.
Great, because to me, it could also be what I thought was what happened might be that who's the brother again? What's the little brother's name? Naoto? Because remember he's like, I can't find his number. Where is he? He like, broke in and like saved him, and that's what the gunshot is.
Yeah,
you know.
But then that could kind of work, because they did say in the last episode that 3 of their buildings got raided by the police.
Yeah.
And then we didn't know Chifuyu was the Judas. He said he was the one who was the traitor. But so he could have given. Yeah, he could have given up the building as well. So that does work. I didn't even think about that, but that does definitely work.
And I was thinking maybe he's the Judas. Remember Chifuyu said he was gonna always protect Takemichi. So maybe he was, because when Kisaki fucking shot the nigga in the leg, just off rip, just like no questions.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
And he was like trying to talk. He's just like, nigga, shut up. Bang. Hit him in the knee. And he started screaming. Chifuyu's like, hey. It was me.
Yeah.
Like, kill me. I'm the one. He has nothing to do with this. Which is like him trying to protect him because he couldn't protect Baji. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's definitely facts.
So that's
definitely facts.
That's what I was thinking the whole time. Like, yeah, they both were in it, because where's the bro at? We know bro's in the police. They were probably both working together, but one guy's trying to take the fall because he's like, I know one of us, we're gonna both die, or I can just die.
Right.
You know? And he's like, you gotta be saved. Like, you're the one who saved me. You believe, like, I follow you, I trust you. I'm not letting my Bachi die again, right?
Right.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense.
But you're right though. I forgot already, because it was 22 episodes later, that when he got hit by the train, he did just go back in time. Like, he didn't die.
And then but we don't know what, like, we're still like not sure what happened when he first got hit by the train. All we know is this guy saved him, Naoto, right? But we don't know in what terms this kind of freaky thing saved him, bro. Because all this whole thing is freaky, bro.
Yeah.
Like, him being able to shake hands with Naoto and go back in time, it's all freaky nonsense, right?
Yeah.
So who's to say that Naoto saving him the first time wasn't a result of this Groundhog Day situation, and he can get saved by some other thing? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some other way. We don't know. That's why it's just fucking weird.
It is.
And I didn't think of the Chifuyu thing. at all. Because when Takemichi's looking at his phone and Naoto's not there, in my mind, Naoto's immediately in the wind. We don't know about him at all.
Yeah.
He's just somewhere else. And then because this has happened before, where he's come back and Naoto wasn't in his phone, he had to go find him.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it's the same thing happening again. But again, we don't fucking know.
Yeah, like, it was the perfect gun at the face, and then we see the eye. Like, to me, it was like he closed his eyes, and that's what the darkness was. And you hear a gunshot.
Yeah.
So, like, he might not have gotten shot.
But again, I don't know, because the way Takemichi was looking pissed at the end. So I don't know if he's gonna close his eyes. He might have just looked at the like, you motherfucker. Yeah. Like, I don't know if he was gonna close his eyes at that point. You know?
That's true. That's true.
Because at that point he was looking pissed.
Very. Yeah, I mean, God, yeah, it was tough. That was like one of the wildest endings I've ever had in an anime.
Bro,
like,
I couldn't believe this ending. I was like, I'm like, there's no more, bro. I'm like, there's no other episode? Like, what do you mean it just ends here?
Yeah. This is one of the greatest cliffhangers I've ever been a part of.
Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know. It's just, it's insane.
The thing is, we said before, there's so much that can be taken into consideration that type of ending, like, we just came up with 5 different theories on 5 different things that really
literally
he could even have run in there to try to save him, and she dies again.
Yeah,
like that could also be a thing, because she always protected him. So how crazy would that be if the ending was she runs in and gets shot to save Takemichi, and then he has to fucking do it all over again? You know what I mean? Like, she still dies in this lifetime.
Yeah. But even if she doesn't die in this lifetime, he's gonna go back.
Yeah.
Because Chifuyu died.
You think he would?
So he's gonna go back. No, never.
You gotta save everyone?
Yeah.
Right.
Never. Like, I feel like if he would have been able to go back and save Baji, he would have also. But at that time he couldn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So like
he can't anymore.
He can't. Yeah, he can't go back now. Because Baji died in the past. So he can't go back to when he was alive. You know what I'm saying? That's over.
Yeah.
Because of how the rules work. He can only go back from the present. Good fucking time travel rules, bro. Yeah. Good rules. So you can't go back now. You can only go back to the day he's at 12 years ago. Mm-hmm. So Baji's done. Yeah. So Chifuyu could still be saved somehow through a timeline shift, but I don't know, bro. It's just
too many options, bro. Too many options.
Too many. There's no way he stays in this timeline, because Draken's also dead.
Yeah.
There's no way.
But then there was Pa was there too.
Yeah, Pachin got it because he didn't die. He was only in jail for like a little bit when he stabbed Osanai or whatever.
Right, but then the guy at the table was like, "Oh, you old timers," and I was like, I didn't know what that meant. You know what I mean? Like, I know what it means essentially there, but I don't know what that means in terms of the story, right? Like, what does old timer mean in this timeline? Is it like?
No, I think that he just means that they're the old guard of Toman, because they were like the niggas who made the shit. So they've been in the thing the longest. Talking about, oh, you guys old timers have been here forever, but you guys don't contribute to the treasury. Yeah. Talking about like you niggas who founded it, but like, nigga, there would be no Tokyo Maji gang, nigga, without Pa fucking Mitsuya, Baji Katsura, all these niggas. There wouldn't be no gang, nigga. The fuck? None of that. It's just, yeah, it was crazy. We didn't even talk about everything hitting the season. There's so much to talk about, like, coming up.
Yeah.
To even talk about this season, like, we still don't know. We have yet to see Mikey in the present.
Yeah, there's 3 things that have been constant, right? That Draken
Draken dies or gets taken away. Yeah.
And Mikey is non-existent.
Yeah.
He dies. And he has not fixed that at all.
Yo. Crazy, bro. Yeah. Like it just, every time I hear that, it just makes me wonder what made Mikey leave and where is he at, bro? Like, what made him just leave? Because he has to know Kisaki bad news, bro, right?
Yeah.
He has to. So what event made him just give up to the point where he's like, I don't care what Kisaki does anymore, bro? You know?
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
I don't know. Like, that's the thing. And this guy, Kisaki, is so... It's funny how they introduced a
a villain, and like not until like episode 10, right? Like they introduce him like, oh, he's like this, but you never met him. Like that's I've never seen that where you never get to even meet the guy, or you meet him but you like don't meet him. It's just the weirdest thing, like
it's the Kisaki fucking shit is really wild, bro. The way they set up this nigga as a fucking antagonist, it's really, because they say it, he's the type of motherfucker who doesn't get his hands dirty, and you really see that in how he acts in both the present and in the present, not really, because he just shot the nigga in the face. But in the past, you see how he's moving with like using niggas to manipulate other niggas to do his shit. Like, it's crazy. He used the Hanma to manipulate Kazutora so Kazutora could kill Bod. Like, this shit is crazy. The fucking web he's spinning, bro. And it's just, it's wild to me that niggas see it just, it's crazy to me because motherfuckers know he's bad, but then I guess he's just so many steps ahead that they can't even get him out of there, bro.
Yeah,
because again, even in the past, I feel like they have to know he's bad. Because again, going back to Baji, shout out to Baji.
Yeah, big shout outs to that lad.
Big shout out to Baji, bro. I love that nigga. How does he know he's the enemy? What did Kisaki do to reveal to Baji that he's the enemy? Yeah. That other niggas don't know.
I didn't even think of it like that.
You know what I'm saying? Because again, I want to assume Mikey knows, but he might not. Because, I'm going to assume Mikey knows that he's bad. And he just let Kisaki in to get Pachin out of jail early. Because that's the reason that he's even in Tolman.
Yeah.
Because he was able to get Pa out of jail. Yeah. Which also leads to thing, how is this little kid getting a nigga out of jail?
Yeah, that's true.
Come on. Like, the Kisaki web is so deep. When you think about it, the Kisaki, when you unravel the shit, when you pull the tissues, nigga, it's crazy.
Yeah. And
I don't know, bro.
Who's the dude who said that? Who said he was the the guy with the first fight and who got stabbed in the back? What was that nigga's name?
Osanai.
Like, he was expressing why he got out of the shit. He's like, yeah, man, this dude's just bad news. He just he's always thinking. He's like, he came to me when he was just so little. He pretty much called him a dork. He's like a little guy.
Right.
He was using a little suit tie. Then out of nowhere, he just becomes some. He's just a mastermind.
It's all some plot, bro. Because even that shit with Osanai, I feel like he was gaming that shit too, making it look like he was a dork. You know what I'm saying? That's all game, I feel, bro. I don't trust a single thing he does.
I've never not trusted a character so much before,
bro. Other than
that one chick that we just hate, fucking
Shield Hero, facts. But like, it's the thing, like, we were shown not to trust her because we saw her commit a heinous crime in episode 1. So we were shown to not like her. But this nigga Kisaki is different. Like, the unraveling, you have to think about a lot of the other shit because you wouldn't even think about the cop thing unless you really sit down and be like, wait, how the fuck is a kid in middle school or high school or whatever getting somebody out of jail?
For real.
Who does he know? Like, what kind of strings he pulling? What kind of, it's crazy to me.
I've never not trusted someone. Every second Kisaki gets even a thing, I'm like, some don't seem right here. Like,
yup, nigga. What you mean by that? What you mean by that? What you mean by that? Bitch ass Kisaki. Like, bro, it just, it's just fucked, man. The whole thing is just fucked.
He's a wild cat.
Yeah, he's wild.
That they pulled at the brawl. So let's talk about the brawl, man. So the
the Valhalla shit. Yeah, let's go back and talk about that shit because
that's where it kind of kicked off, right? Like,
that's where shit popped off. Yeah.
So these niggas is fighting, going crazy.
Yeah.
And they're outnumbered. What was it, like 3-1?
Yeah, it's 2-1. So it's 300 Valhalla niggas and 150 Tolman niggas.
Yeah.
Fighting. Huge ass, bro. And like, The brawl is people are here to watch. Other gangs are here to spectate. That's just crazy to me.
Yo, did that nigga kill the one dude killed the guy who was talking over the rules, or he just beat the shit out of him?
I think he just beat him up. Costor just punched him, two-pieced him, and that's it.
Yeah. So now we ain't talking about rules, nigga. We here to fight. Like,
that was rules, cold, bro. He's like, rules? His nigga said, we're here to beat the shit out of you niggas, bro. And nigga turned around like, yeah. I was like, oh, damn. Bro.
Who pick your top 5 best fighters? I'm not gonna lie, yo. They did not want to do that. That would be the
they would not want that, bro. Yeah, what?
That you put
Mikey Draken, Mitsuya, the nigga with the orange hair, and Chief of you?
Done, bro.
There's smoke in the top 5, bro. There's smoke in the top 5 because this thing, Draken was fighting commanders by himself.
Yeah.
And Mikey could literally probably beat the entire team by himself if it's a 1v1 fight. No one's beating him up 1v1.
Yeah. Yo, so
no one.
Let's talk about these physical feats of these two niggas, Mikey and Draken. This nigga.
You see why they won in 2. You see why they won in 2. You see why.
He punched the nigga through a wall, a stone wall. That was the most anime shit I've ever seen. He hit this nigga like, wow, he's freakishly strong. I was like, that's terrifying.
Nigga sent nigga flying 3 feet back into a wall, bro. And I like how they didn't make it too outlandish. Like, he didn't send him 10 feet. Yeah. It was like, it's still anime. Like, it still wouldn't happen in real life. You know? Yeah. But it wasn't exaggerated to a point where he sent him through 4 walls, you know?
No.
I like how they framed it. So, like, it's definitely heightened, but not to a point where, like, it's like, okay, he punched a nigga through 10 feet, 10 walls? Okay, fine. Yeah, that's crazy. It was like, oh, no, he punched him 3 feet. Like, okay, yeah.
And cracked the wall. Like,
yeah, he didn't break the wall. He cracked them, yeah. So I like how he did that shit for sure.
Oh, but, yo, this dude Draken was fucking wilding out. And then Mikey, when the dude's like, these were the strongest kids in juvie that I found, and this nigga, he goes, I'm holding his leg and it's not doing anything. He picks him up and just kicks the other dude with the fucking...
Bro, even before that, we see they're 3v1. Like, they have to do all of this shit to fight Mikey.
Yeah.
Let's set the scene here. First of all, it's 3v1, right? Kazutora and 2 of his gang members. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Lackeys. The 2, his lackeys from juvie, whatever. It's 3v1, 3 of them versus Mikey. Then on top of that, they stage the fight on like a tower of like broken and rundown cars. And the reason is, they literally say this in the show. Yeah. The reason is so Mikey has bad footing, so he can't use his missile kick. They do all of this to try and stop Mikey, and he still 3v1 beats the ass.
Yeah. 3v1 in them. And the way they did it too. Oh man. Go ahead, hit it.
Bro, I was gonna say is at a point, one of the niggas fighting Mikey, he's like, what the fuck? Is this even a 2v1? Because Mikey's smoking them. Yeah, he's like, wait, is this a 2v1? And they're getting blown. Like, come on.
Like, are we jumping this guy or is he jumping us? Like,
exactly. Come on, bro.
Oh shit, dude. That's true. Yeah, he did hit him with the fucking. But yeah, even though like his balance, he's so strong. Like they were just like complimenting him the whole time, and he wasn't trying. And that's what the crazy thing was. He wasn't actually.
He wasn't. And then it's literally crazy. It's literally it's wild. We see and the crazy, not only is he super strong like physically, the nigga is durable. We saw him get cracked with a pipe like over 10 times.
Yeah,
he gets cracked in the back of the head once, boom, and they're holding him, and Kazutora is just boom, boom, and the sound it makes is so disturbing, bro. It's a disturbing sound. You hear the nigga beating somebody overhead with a pipe, bro. Bro.
Yeah, he was getting cracked bad.
And then all he says is, am I your enemy? Is that why you killed my brother? And then when that flip switched, it was lights out.
Yeah.
It was lights out. It was lights out. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Bro. When he picked the nigga up with his leg, and then he was holding on to his leg, and he with all his strength, nigga said, what? I'm getting lifted? Boom to the dome.
Yeah. Out. Untouched. And he kicked the tall nigga so in the head too. He's like, "Are you gonna hit?" They even let him finish his sentence. On-site,
bro.
Mikey is an on-site nigga for real.
It's real. Like the missile kick is really crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And the wild part is, remember this guy blocked one before, so it just goes to show that Mikey don't be trying.
Yeah.
Like he was serious now, and the guy couldn't react. He knocked him out one shot. He knocked on Hanla, no problem. Dude was twerking, foam from the mouth.
He was twerking.
He was twerking. Dead ass. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, the Valhalla fight was wild. But we gotta chat about Kazutora because this nigga, he's fucking insane.
Yeah, that was a wild storyline, bro. That was just a wild.
Yeah, bro. That whole story with him is crazy with the fucking brother and everything, and how this shit ends.
Yeah.
With finding out Baji's the whole time been fighting by himself. We know Kisaki's the fucking, he's the enemy. He joined the Valhalla to get close to Kisaki. All of this shit, bro. And then all while doing this, he's still doing shit to protect Kazutora and make sure that Mikey doesn't kill him because he knows Kazutora didn't mean to kill Mikey's brother. And literally the only way he was able to rationalize what happened was to make Mikey his enemy. Like the nigga's mentally, he's mentally not right. Like he's mentally ill. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't really downplay Kazutora's mental state. Like he had a mental break as soon as that happened. He had a mental break and nobody cared. He went to juvie and nobody, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no one did anything.
Right. No one did anything for him. So we can't downplay that, and we can't just make him the bad guy. Like, yeah, he is the bad guy. He has done terrible things. He killed Baji and all of this.
Yeah.
But we can't understand that the reason he did this is because he had a mental problem. He had a mental snap when things went bad with the brother.
Yeah, it happens. Like that's what happens.
It's
I like
so
these things too. Like these are real world like problems.
Right.
Like a fake.
Right, that thing that could really happen. That whole situation with Kazutora and Baji when they were in middle school, 13 and 12 or whatever. Yeah. That could legit happen in real life. Two dudes go to steal something because they're just delinquent kids or whatever, and it goes bad. And obviously they don't mean to kill anybody. Like they just wanted to bite. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit happens in real life.
And that's why it's like, it's very understandable.
Crazy, bro.
He's the, like you said, he's the bad guy, but realistically, he just had like no help.
He's not the bad guy. He gets, and then that's the crazy part. He is not the bad guy. He gets manipulated by Kisaki. He's the enemy. Baji tells it to us. He's the enemy. Yeah. And when he says that, he's talking about all fronts, like with Kazutora as well. Like he's the reason Kazutora is probably doing this. You know what I'm saying? Or has been stuck on this or whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that's actually true. I wonder like how deep it is in there because he was pulling the strings. He tried to make he saved Mikey like push, and then fucking Baji came through and cracked his ass. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing too. You're right. When Baji was trying to save both of them the whole time. Everybody. And he was trying to save the gang as it was, and that's what that ending piece where he pulled the trinket and he's like, wow,
the charm. The charm, yeah. That was fucking beautiful, bro. Again, Cancer Sam, tears. Tears.
That was
when Baji dies, when Baji passes away, and then Mikey picks up the charm, and he's like, it's from that day, and we get the flashback of them, and we find out that Baji was the reason that the gang even got created. It's just fucking beautiful, bro. Yeah. It's just beautiful.
That was the saddest thing ever.
So good. So good. And again, Baji the whole time. And the reason, we didn't forget, Baji is the reason Mikey didn't kill Kazutora from the jump. Because Mikey says it when we got a juvie, I was gonna come kill you, no problem. Yeah. But who stopped me? Baji. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Baji go crazy, man.
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool as fuck too. We get the flashback when he meets Chifuyu. And he's like a nerd style, and he's like, I can't get left out because my mom will be sad. that shit funny. Hit me, bro. I'm like, nigga, I feel you, bro. I feel that.
That's so true.
And then Chiyu's getting beat up, and he comes out and he reveals who he is. He takes out the ponytail, and he's like, "Nigga, Tokyo Manji Gang first division commander," and he just beats everybody up. Amazing. Baji, character.
Chef's
Character, bro. He's such a good character, bro.
And I hate to say it, but like killing
such
him
a good character
really was a good like completion of the arc. He didn't go out bad, you know what I mean? Like,
nigga, what Baji dying is literally what the show literally needed.
Yeah.
When shows, this is a problem, sidebar. This is a problem I have with One Piece sometimes. Because One Piece don't be killing characters. And killing a character in the right way elevates the story so much. Think about when Whitebeard and Ace died. How story elevated. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When a story could kill a character well, it just makes everything like, oh, Baji's definition was so good. So good.
Yeah, you're right. Sometimes some stories try to hold on to characters for too long. It's like,
right.
Yeah, I know they were a good like side character, you know? Like my thing is always this, like everyone shits on Yamcha and shit.
Yeah.
But I think the reason why everyone shits on Yamcha is because he should have died.
Yeah, for sure.
In an earlier arc, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just been like, you know, he lived his purpose as a human fighter in the tournament who became friends with Goku. And then shit started getting crazy because people are coming down and fucking teleporting across the earth.
Right.
And obviously, a Yamcha is not throwing hands, even with someone like Tien, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Facts.
He's not doing the same shit.
Facts.
He's not flying. So, you know, murder him in a way where it's dignified, you know, where.
Right.
Like, prime example would have been where he dies is like how Goku died with Piccolo. I think Yamcha should have switched.
Oh, that would have been sick.
He grabs up Raditz, puts him in like a figure four.
That would have been
awesome.
Sick. Oh and my god.
Like, I can't get this fucking lame off
me,
you know?
Yeah, but again, Dragon Ball, it don't work because you kill him. It would have been a good moment. 30 episodes later, Dragon Balls would have been back. He would have been back in this shit.
But that's what I'm saying, but you feel me though? Like, that's how you kill someone like a Yamcha,
for sure.
Like, where he sacrifices his life to fight the higher power with like every last bit of his might. Who the fuck reminds me?
That would have been so good.
Yeah,
if that was Yamcha instead of Goku, even though Goku moment is still very good, but if it was Yamcha and Yamcha didn't come back and that was his moment, and we get Bulma like being sad because that's who was her boyfriend at the time, like that would have been sick.
Come on. That
would have been tight. Yeah.
And they needed that. They needed that. You know? It just makes some people, like you said, killing a character right elevates it to the next level.
For sure.
Holding on to characters because you want to hold on to the character without any purpose doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And then you get One Piece where I feel like it's hit or miss. It's like, we lose Whitebeard, we lose Ace, we lose the guy from Alabasta who gets blown up. Like
he's alive. Pel's alive.
Yeah. But like
Pel's alive.
But then it's like
Pel's alive.
You know, you got who
like
down in the water.
It's just weird, bro. Like, it's weird.
Niggas get shot, somehow survive. Like all right, Magellan poisons half the fucking crew.
Like, so it's just hit or miss.
TikTok I sent you, by the way.
Which one?
I sent you one today. I said before we start our podcast, you gotta watch this.
Oh no, I didn't watch that shit. No,
well,
I woke up too late. I woke up late, so I didn't watch anything.
To start your day, you gotta watch the next one.
All right, I'll watch that shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So back on the bocce going. Sorry to get us off. And then before then, like, I mean, we pretty much hit the whole thing. Like, essentially, every single episode to me was like a buildup of good suspense, good stress, good everything, good feels, bad feels, good vibes, bad vibes. And, you know, it felt, so this is my take on it. It felt to me as if every single episode had purpose.
Yeah, for sure.
And I haven't felt that in anime in a long time. Just like not even old generation. Like, you know, because this was like a new gen where there was no filler.
Yeah.
But where old stuff has filler and but every episode had purpose in this, where it came to the overall conclusion of the main story, where even in some of the other stuff like Demon Slayer, Dr. Stone, it's not filler, or Fire Force, it's not necessarily filler, but you're just like,
I didn't need to see this portion. Like I didn't
Right,
need to
right,
see
right.
this training arc. I didn't need to
Yeah.
see Maki, do 23 push-ups and show she has big muscles because she gets made fun of for looking like a man. But it's
Yeah,
like it
yeah.
adds to the story, but it doesn't add to the story where this is like all of these things are intertwined
Yeah.
and give us a whole
So
different
intertwined,
scope.
bro. Right. Yeah, that's really the best word for this shit. Like everything that happens in the story is so intertwined that every little thing feels important. So much so that like they say things that are incredibly important that they'll just say it offhand. Like they mentioned Draken getting executed. Chivyu's having a monologue and he just mentions it. You know what I'm saying?
But
It's
I
not
totally
even a
missed
big
that.
thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. They don't make it a big thing because everything is so important that like you can't just miss everything. You know what I'm saying? You need to be paying attention. It's really wild. Everything is just so fucking connected.
Yeah, and I think the train of thought with where we were talking about time travel, but the butterfly effect because a little thing, because we've seen the little thing make a big difference in the future already. Now our brains kind of, I feel for me, my brain essentially tries to pay attention to everything, and also it creates different lines in my head, which makes me have so much more interest in something. Whereas when I watch a thing like Fire Force, I'm really fixated on like who's the Great Flame,
Yeah.
who's the girl screaming in the fire, like
Right.
who is that? But in this, it's like we know Kiseki, but like how's he get there? Who is he? Who's his friends? Like is killing him gonna work? Can we kill him? People can't kill him.
Yeah.
So it's not like who's Kiseki and how do we kill him? It's how
Yeah.
do all these things make, like, how do we keep Mikey alive? Why is Draken keep dying? How do we keep Hina alive? Where's the brother? Like, what is Takamichi doing? Does he become a head? Like, what happens to Bachi's body? Does all these things make your brain start to think creatively. Whereas I feel a lot of specific things like Fire Force, Dr. Stone, you don't get a lot of the creation of your own thoughts. You get how's he build more things, or how do we kill Muzin? Not necessarily like, we gotta beat Kiseki, but there's also timelines and storylines and stuff we gotta fix,
Yeah, the way I see it is that like when other anime, when you have the mysteries, this is how I feel about One Piece too. When you have the mysteries, they're just like Fire Force, for example. It's like the Great Flame is one mystery, and that's the whole mystery, right? And then like the girl in the flame is another mystery, and that's it. But with like One Piece and like Tokyo Revengers, you have these mysteries, but then attached to these mysteries, there's other shit.
Yeah.
So like it branches off again. So like you have Kiseki, right? That's one mystery. What the fuck is up with him? And then besides that, you have other branch mysteries like how did he get here? What the fuck is he doing now? Wait, how did he get in touch with Mikey? How does he know niggas in the police? All this other shit that's happening, right?
Right.
Then you have mystery. Yeah. Why is he hate Takamichi? Because we know he has something against Takamichi. We don't, and again, we have no idea. Yeah. Because when Hina and Akun died the second time in the car, Hanma, they were trying to kill him. He wasn't even in the gang. So why do they still hate him?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And there's so many fucking mysteries in this shit. So many questions.
Yeah, unlimited. And you're right. Like you were going, you're like, what is a Kiseki? Like, even still, like me and you have yet to mention is like, how does this dude go back in time?
Right.
Like, we didn't even talk about that.
Right.
Like,
that's not even a mystery we're worried about.
Well, yeah.
We don't even care about that mystery, which is important. We don't even think about that shit at all. We're like, fuck, we'll think about that shit later. What's going on with every other shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. It's actually wild.
You just said that, right? Like,
it's wild. Yeah. Like, that, we don't even give a fuck about that mystery, and that's probably the most important. Like, how you go back in time, nigga, I haven't even thought about that shit since episode 3.
That's so
literally. I haven't thought about that mystery since episode 3, bro.
That's how you know, and this is a good storyline where two people literally forgot about a very big thing because we're so invested in the act.
Exactly, bro. Wow. Crazy. It's wild.
Sam's face, for those who are listening, if you watch our YouTube videos, Sam's face right there went crazy. Like, you're right.
That's because I didn't fucking remember, because again, that's not, I want to say it's a side mystery, but it's put so much on the back burner
Yeah.
that you literally forget about it because there's so many other mysteries having to do with the characters that you forget. And Takemichi's only jumping every few episodes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's crazy. It's
That's funny that we just both had that same feel. Like, dude, what we haven't even figured out how he does the time travel.
exactly,
You're like,
bro.
you're right.
Yeah, bro.
Honestly,
That's
I don't.
crazy.
The whole thing was I don't even care. The first thing was like we said when we started this was, what's he gonna do? Like, how's he gonna save this? Not
Yeah, exactly.
how is he time travel? It's,
exactly.
What's he gonna do? That's too much.
It's crazy, bro.
I think we said this once that nothing's perfect, and I've given some stuff some serious close ratings.
Yeah.
This one might be the
in terms we're talking about, we're not talking about the entire series because again we have not finished the entire series. In terms of a season, this shit might be a 10. In terms of a season, this shit might be a 10, bro. This shit is phenomenal. Like, it's crazy. It's phenomenal.
I don't have, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, time travel's hard to maintain, but for one season,
the rules are so solid though for this shit. The rules are so solid that it just works so good.
It's the number one, just first.
Yeah, we
round.
can't, like, again, who knows if this shit might go down in rating when we view it in totality from like beginning to end of the whole story. But like I said, in terms of season 1, episode 1 to 24, nigga, that shit might be a DS, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Might be a DS.
I can't give it. There's nothing I can think of that I'm like, as we talk, there's nothing I can think of to give it a bad rap. Like, every character I enjoy every character. There's even the shittiest, even Mikey's sister. I feel I enjoy her. You know what I mean?
Oh,
that's just a random.
That you blew my mind. Yeah. That it was Mikey's sister Emma.
I thought she was a random thotty, like in the thing. Yeah.
I knew she was going to be important because she's going to be Draken's wife.
Yeah.
Draken loves her. He didn't want to say it because he's a thug, but he loves her.
So this is my next statement, though. But my next statement, right? Every single storyline, Draken's dead. Where the fuck is she?
Who knows, bro?
I'm thinking more.
Who knows? More. We don't know where she. We don't know where she's at. We don't know where Mikey's at. You know what I'm saying?
But characters wise, like, I love all the characters. To even come back, like, I love every character. Every character is enjoyable, even the side ones, like Ohara, like the dude who got stabbed. I always fuck his name up. What was his name? Osanai.
Yeah.
He was in there for like 1 episode.
Yeah.
1.5. He's good. Enjoyed him. The soundtrack is great. The OST is good.
The opening song is very good. Very good.
Like, the characters we have, I would say a dual main character, like, because Mikey feels like we're trying to follow him, but we never do. And Takemichi's like, we're not caring about him because we're caring about Hina. So it's like we have multiple points of interaction between what a main character is, like, because you said it too. Like, we go sometimes where it's like the focus is not even on what Takemichi's doing to the episode. It's just like, how is Mikey gonna not kill this guy?
Yeah.
And
it really, it is dual main character, but it's our main character viewing another main character through third person. You know what I'm saying? So there's 2 main characters. We have Takemichi, right? Who's our main character, and we're watching him watch a real life MC through his eyes. Because that's what Mikey is. Mikey is the main character. You know what I'm saying? But we're viewing Mikey through Takemichi. So, like, it's weird. But I think it is a dual main character for sure.
Okay. But that's the
best we get a full Mikey, like, backstory that's like, what, 2 episodes? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And that's the thing, like, we've gotten more Mikey backstory than I feel like we got in Takemichi backstory. They're like, he's like, I got beat up, and like we're living Takemichi's backstory.
Right, we are right. Yep, facts
about Mikey's.
Yep, that's a fact.
So it's like, I don't know. Like I said, there's no notch I can put on this to where I'm like, I don't like this,
Bro.
you know?
When I when I think of any anime that's come out in the past 5 years, I don't think I put anything above this. JJK, Fire Force, My Hero, Stock Stone. I don't know, bro. I don't think I could put anything above this.
Yeah.
Personally, like again, it's just our opinion.
Yeah, personally,
I don't know, bro.
Like, to be
I'll be pressed to really at least see a list of everything that's come out since this season came out and after, and then decide if I like anything better. But I don't think I do.
No, I mean, no, you stopped watching Demon Slayer.
Oh yeah,
I disliked My Hero due to the
same.
The nonsense.
I stopped way before y'all niggas. I stopped way before y'all niggas.
I still like it, but I
stopped
just
way before.
do it. Like JJK was the top runner, but that
oh
one
yeah,
had,
for sure.
That one even had some holes where I didn't like it a little bit.
Bro,
you know?
that and like that one. When I think of the stories of between JJK and Tokyo Revengers, like JJK doesn't hold a candle to Tokyo Revengers at all. Like the only thing JJK really has is that it's gorgeous. And that's the main selling point, is that it's gorgeous and the fight scenes are amazing and all this. Yeah, the characters and everything is good. But that's not the main draw for the story, for the show. I think the main draw for the show for Tokyo Revengers is the story, the plot. You know what I'm saying? That's the main hook of why you're watching this shit, is the plot.
Mm-hmm. No,
you can go watch Maki versus whoever on JJK on YouTube and experience it, and I feel just the same as if you did watch it in the show.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? If you watch Maki fight the girl with the sword, where she cuts the thing or whatever, you watch that, right?
Yeah.
On YouTube, and then in the show when you're watching the episode, I feel like you feel the exact same.
No, you are 100%.
You know what I'm saying? You would feel the same.
Valid in that.
But with Tokyo Revengers, you could never watch a middle scene of the Baji scene or whatever in Revengers and then feel how you would with no context. That's not possible.
Yo, by saying that, you just brought up a thought. And what Tokyo Revengers also does is it shows brawls with dialogue and context of storytelling. It's not just they fight and then the fight's done. Like, there's some boxing going on and then someone drops an info bomb and halfway through, like, oh, you know, he's doing this because his brother told him he's a best delinquent. And you're like, oh, shit. Like, that's why that's why he laughs when he punches people in the face.
Right. Yeah.
You know? Whereas, like, you're right. If the person's fighting, they do it sometimes. But yeah, you could just watch the whole fight about whatever. But if you didn't know that the orange haired dude did that while he's boxing because of the reason, like those reasons, it would be like, that makes sense. Now I see why he does it. He's always smiling in the other half. You're like, but if you were just to watch that fight and you'd be like, oh, okay, that's
right.
Sure.
You don't get the context of that shit. Yeah. And like that's just a small example. Like we could make huge examples of like the stuff with Baji and shit. You see Kazutora stab Baji, you watch it out of context. You're like, what the fuck? They're the same jacket. Why are you stabbing him? You know?
Yeah.
You would never understand the nuance of that shit or what they've been through, Baji and Kazutora when they were kids. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah, you think it's like some betrayal or back.
Right. You would never bruh.
And then you get, then like 2 seconds later, you get the full, you'd never know that they were friends like that.
Right, exactly. Like boys, nigga. Like, what?
That's true. Yeah, you're right. You're 100%.
Yeah, bro. It's, so it might be a 10, bro.
I'm grading it on the scale of, I can't find a 10 and take away when I find something wrong. Not add up to a 10. It's just, I can't find a notch against it. So
right, yeah, I agree.
10 for me.
I agree. Yeah, know? It's so good, bro. I don't know what to say. It's amazing.
Yeah,
it's actually amazing. I cannot wait for season 2, bro. I cannot wait for season 2, and it's like soonish, yeah. I think October. Yeah, soonish.
I think so. So you heard it here first, folks. You know, me and the boy Sam are not trying to lie to you, and you've heard us give some pretty heartfelt feelings on giving something a 10. So
yeah, definitely. It's not often we give this shit a full fucking 10, bro. We normally hide it between like a 9.8.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We normally hide it behind that, but this shit is OD.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ain't no other words behind it. It's OD. Watch this shit ASAP if you haven't.
And
No other words.
The hip
No other
hop,
words.
watch the ASAP Rocky. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So yeah, you got anything else you want to give to the listeners, or we?
Nah, that's
all I
it.
had on my
One
docket.
Piece is peak fiction. Tokyo Revengers is peak anime, and that's it.
Yep. You heard it here first, folks.
Yes,
Peace.
sir. Later.
So this is a part of our podcast where we drop off all of our juicy handles. Please give us a follow on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. If you have any business inquiries, get a hold of us at dosyonkos@gmail.com. If you want to become a Patreon or a patron of our podcast, $1 gets you a crewmate where you get special perks in our Discord, and $5 makes you a captain, which will get you exclusive access to our captain's convo in our Discord, where we answer your questions live on stream once a month. That can be at patreon.com/Dosyonkos. If you have the ability to, and you would like, it helps support our channel. We enjoy that very much. Also, if you need any apparel or want to get a dope Dosyonkos t-shirt, hit us up at www.activegamerfitness.com/shop, and you can pick up hoodies, hats, t-shirts, mugs. And
Yes, sir.
Sam hits us with the great content of, give us a fucking review on Apple.
A review on Apple, bruh.
So yeah, what is it? If you review, give us a 5-star review on
Yes, sir. Apple Podcasts or whatever. We'll read them, Jones. Talk shit about us if you want.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if it's 5 stars, we'll read it on the podcast.
Yeah, please don't talk shit about us, but we'll definitely drop.
If it's 5 stars, I don't give a fuck. Like I said, if it's 5 stars, I don't care.
Imagine that you just get the 5 stars.
I don't.
Oh damn. That being said, I hope y'all are having a great time, and peace.
Peace.